What's up, YouTube? So today, we got another video for you guys. Before I go to the video, if any of you guys are viewers of my stream, I want to thank you guys so much. We just got partnered yesterday with Twitch and it was amazing. I can't believe finally got it after like a year, actually almost 2 years total of streaming. Super awesome to finally get there. And thank you guys so much for watching, man. And so today for you guys, I got a review. VOD review from a viewer that sent in clips of a game, and we're gonna go over it, maybe kind of give him some tips and things like I would do, maybe things good he does, things we can maybe improve on, and maybe some ideas you guys could take from this as well. And I believe this is the guy who actually put in to fix Master Shapeshifter. He put in an emailed Blizzard, and they got back to him. They actually played his account, I think he said. And on that note, Master Shapeshifter actually works now. So. And I swear I felt it so much. I played yesterday. I was pumping. I was out damaging warriors, like some in like longer games. Actually insane. So really exciting to finally get, finally actually do what we're supposed to be doing. So definitely stay tuned for more big damn videos. All right. So all right. So this video we got for us is looks like we're playing Aflock R-Druid versus R-Druid Windwalker. Okay, I like this matchup. So, does he go through his talents here? I don't think I remember saw him go through. Oh, yeah, he does. Okay, there he is. Wait, hold on, let's go back here. All right, so what talents are you running here? All right, I like these talents. Okay, it's fine. Mass Entanglement. Definitely, if you are having trouble with Windwalkers, run Mass Entanglement to help with the roots. Trying Deep Roots, Thorns, Focus Growth. Okay, this is a good set. It's a good set. Nothing on those talents. All right, let's go to where the game starts. So generally in this comp, or whenever you're playing Lock R-Druid, my goal is always to set up your Lock the best you can, and always capitalize on his damage. Whenever he has damage rolling, I want to get damage rolling, and if the other healer is dispelling a lot, I want to definitely be taking advantage of that. Don't let him be able to dispel so much. Deep Roots is a good way to actually force a lot of the spells too. Okay, so it looks like we opened up. I like that opener. I usually try to do this as well. Like I always say when I'm playing with a Lock, I try to open up in line so that he can get UAs up going. Unfortunately, I probably would have had my Lock just positioned a little bit in the open because most Druids are going to open like this. They're going to open with that open with a Rake or a Bash into a clone. So just being in the opener for there. A lot of these games, a lot of AF R-Druid games, probably going to want to be in the open most of the time. It's going to help you out. Oh, he actually gets kicked on that too. Okay, so maybe that was fine. Never mind, take that back. Vortex is the roll. I like it. Get some distance. Keep some Moonfire on the Druid. All right, getting hots up. I like this go. Usually in these type of games, in this matchup, I'd probably be playing defensive too, until the monk starts popping cooldowns. To get to Rake Stun, that's good. You can get a lot of resets when you play Lock Druid. Damage. Okay, so because he's running Deep Roots, it's actually sometimes a good idea to just cast Root randomly, and look, it forces the dispel from the Druid. But one thing I probably would do that I think he does a lot in this game is every time you watch this Druid's health, and when he ever gets that dispel, that UA dispel, like, all right, this guy diffused, that's fine. I would be, me personally, in my head, I would be taking advantage of this. This guy's not playing like super offensive, so he's not like doing crazy damage. So I always want to try to throw them off. This is good. He popped Zwen clones. It looks like his Lock port gated out, and then he mastered the clones. That's awesome. He pre-hotted him up. He's got Thorns going. That's everything. Here, I probably would go for a clone. So this guy used Diffuse. He used Fortifying Brew. He used Karma. He literally used every offensive and defensive at that moment. I probably would go for a clone there, especially without a trinket, and he's not on DR. Yeah, so most likely I would probably went for a clone on the monk and then swapped it onto this guy. Okay, this here, I think this will get cloned here. Okay, yeah, so look back here. This is something you always got to look for, whether it doesn't matter what the healer is. This could be a priest going for a fear, Pally going for a Hodge, or a Druid going for a stun clone or just a clone, right? You see a healer running at you. You don't want, unless you're gonna do something to him, do not run towards him. Okay, this is like really obvious that he's gonna try to stun or clone or something like that. Yeah, so he doesn't even need to get the stun for that. One thing you probably could have done, because I did notice your Night Fae and Soul Shape. If you didn't, catch on to that quickly, maybe you could have smacked the Soul Shape really quick to get out of that. You don't want to be vulnerable to those clones because now he has his images up. Luckily, they don't really get any pressure off that. He uses Howl of Terror. So something I noticed. Well, actually, did he just drink this? I think he just did drink this. But Something I did notice that's actually really hard for me as a druid playing against an Aflock is Howl Terror to get UAs on the druid. If you can, only getting single target UAs up is not that good against this comp. If you can force UAs onto the druid, it makes it so much easier. So whether it's you stunning him in line, or yeah, probably most likely gonna be you stunning him in line, or whenever the druid pushes in, you go for Howl of Terror and then UA. That gets some damage going. Okay, so this is, kind of nothing really you could have done there. He war stomped it, but it was a half clone. That's fine. So again, the second I see this man, no trinket, he's dispelling like this, like bam, like that in my eyes, because I think you have Convoke, right? And I don't think I remember even seeing. I watched this back really quickly. I watched, like, kind of skim through it. I don't think I remember seeing you use Convoke at all. That would have been a huge Convoke go there. All right, so the second I see, because like at this point in this game, he's dispelling all the time. So I would have probably, even though since he's not Night Elf here, I probably would have been trying to get combo points and holding them. So like maybe here, Rake, throw some shreds in. I know he has leg sweep, so you don't want to stack, but you could throw some shreds in there, get combo points, and then literally the next time this guy dispels, I am literally gonna just full maim into Convoke and kill him. That's probably in my head what I would have done. But it's fine playing. So okay, we're just playing more defensive here. So this is probably a case. Yeah, again, I would be pressuring this healer. Make sure this guy can. I don't know if he has UAs up on him, but I don't think he. Maybe he does. But yeah, you want to be getting double pressure up the whole time, because single target. This becomes when you become a PvE battle. Aflock versus Windwalker. Windwalker's gonna win. They have enough defensives and way more like burst damage. All right, so here I didn't even see him. I was talking there. So it looks like the druid got a reset. I can't see his camera there. Okay, wait there. Jeez, dude. Where's this druid go? Okay, always keep an eye on the druid. It looks like he must have spelled himself on the pillar or something. Okay, he spelled himself. Then he gets the race. So always be wary of other druids. So you're in an incap. It's kind of not that much you can do. But yeah, actually, it's nothing you could have done there really. Oh, okay. So that wouldn't be good. That port there, just because you're on this side, he's got to be cautious of that port. You don't want to get port like this. This position is kind of rough, and then it actually forces out his wall. It is good to use wall, but maybe he wouldn't have needed to. He actually definitely wouldn't have needed to, because the Windwalker didn't use anything. All right, and now he uses Wen clone. Good if he mass roots it. All right, just going through damage. Look, he's just Iron Bark, burst healing. Okay, again, I want to pressure this druid right now. It's like in my head, like him dispelling like this with no trinket. He has Convoke. That would be so huge right there. So he's running towards him again. See, is not so see how he kind of hesitated? Something you could have done is just soul shape the way, right? Or you could try to wild charge it, if you're not running knife A. You can try to wild charge that. Just always be wary where he is. Okay, this is okay, I like this Howl. I think he got UAs up on the guy, on the healer. You want to be trying to get UAs on the healer whenever possible. Alright, it's good, just keeping dots up. Good. Okay, this is good. This is what you should be doing all game, by the way. And even if you're not cloning, because I tend to not clone a lot, because you want to force the other druid to have to heal himself too. But like literally just getting, like right here, you top him up. He's got full hots. You have your dark glare going. You can generate more pressure than. So I would probably try to. Actually, he is taking. Okay, not anymore. But try to get as many getting resales as often as possible. Top your guy up. You're not concerned about mana so much. This game is not going to be a mana game. You guys are both at like 70% mana or something. Good, he vortex everything. I don't know if I can get out. Something I also would do is, I don't know, I forgot where his last port was. When I play with locks, I try to tell them to always be ready for port for clones. Every single time, it's because you master, so think about it right here, right? So you guys use both Howl and Master Roots on these clones, but it doesn't really matter, because the second they're done, he is still right there. He did get stunned. So I would probably more so pair, port. Like, he ports, and then you mass root, or you fear, so that the clones never have a chance to even get to him. Okay, again, just look at looks like NS there. All right. Oh, actually, you have it up there. Okay, so again, same exact things before. Be mindful of other healers, right? I think he just walks towards him. Yeah, he literally just walks towards him. And he bashes into a clone. Whenever you see a druid walking towards you, he's gonna try to, most likely, unless he's like me, trying to just do damage, he's probably gonna try to CC you, right? Okay, so he gates. He's gonna get another clone. I don't know if the guy had kick. Oh, it looks like he didn't have kick. Alright, not bad. Make sure, so this is something very subtle, but in cases like this, so you see that there's probably like a 10-second span here where this druid is not in his camera, right? I would be like making sure I'm looking where this guy is, because this guy could be either moving in for a clone, he can be going for a restealth that I need to stop, because right now they have a little more pressure than our team. So I want to make sure I know where this guy is. I definitely would be turning my camera here to check him. Okay, see, he's running right towards him. Again, look how low this guy's getting. You know, if this is me, I'm literally all over this guy. He doesn't have bash. You're on clone DR. Like, definitely, I would be all over this druid. Okay, I like this. Looks like the druid's drinking in stealth. Knocks him out. Alright, good. Okay, wait, hold on. He stuns him, okay. He's gonna cyclone him too. Oh yeah, don't clone. Good. That was good cancel on the clone because he has Dark Soul rolling. Okay, he's just looking for damage. This guy's uses Fortify and Brew. He still has Karma, I believe. I don't know if we have tracked here, but okay, this is good. He's spam rooting him with deep roots. That's a good idea. I like it. Look at this druid, man. This druid is so juicy. This guy, you can tell he doesn't even have hots on. His health's not going up. He doesn't even have hots on himself. Like, I would be in that. Okay, sorry. I don't know where that came from. I would be all over this guy, all right? So it looks like he feared again. Wait, did he just fear there? Hold on, let me see what he did there. Oh, he used Howl just before the clones. Oh, wait, is that what happened there? Hold on. Yeah, he used Howl literally the second before he pressed clones. Okay, definitely would hold that Howl there. All right. Does he get the fist off first? Oh, okay. Now, so this was kind of unfortunate here. So he goes in for what do you call? He goes in for a rake stun here. The only thing gotta be cautious of is, so he did leg sweep, so that's fine. You know, he wants to go in, but. Trying to see what cooldowns we got. We got a lot of cooldowns left. Just be careful. Like, you got everybody in here, man. You got the druid trying to do damage to him. You got Zwen clones. Dampening is kicked in. He's gonna do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, he gets Fist of Fury on the stun. I mean, it happens. And he gets cycloned on the NS. Wow. Okay, so I mean, this is more so on your lock, but I think we got. So why did he? I'm trying to think why are we in that position in the first place? Did he run back there? Or did he port back there? He ported. Okay. All right. So if I were him, actually no, he had vortex. Okay, maybe there was nothing he could do there. That was actually fine. He tries to gate out, just a little bit too late. So this is kind of just an unfortunate event. It's not so much being, you know, a misplay. I think he gated too soon. That's what I would say. He gated too soon. You know, you want to always trade. Like I always say, trade cooldowns. You know, you don't want to try to use like your Iron Bark before cooldowns. You don't want to use port before cooldowns. Try to pair everything, so that, like, for example, in that scenario when he's over here in that corner, he could port somewhere else. I don't know. Or if he wasn't there in the first place, let's say he was still out here. What is there a reason why he ported there? Oh, Karma. Yeah, that wasn't a good port. In the end, I think that's what kind of caused the game. So you had Thorns on him too. That was, and he karma'd it. You forced out Karma with that. This was, yeah. Unfortunately, I think this is what caused the game. Him porting back there. He ported back to the Druid. Druid has 2 stuns on him, or 1 stun. He howls terrors a little bit too early. I feel like I kind of would have had the same mindset, because you did have NS too. But again, the clone. The Cyclone here. So he trinkets to, what do you trigger? Maim? This is something, I know this is very, you have to be really quick with your eye though. Do you see the Cyclone? What could he have done? Soul Shade, again. Also, just again, we didn't use Convoke the entire game. Whether you wanted to use it offensively to save some cooldowns, or sorry, defensively save some cooldowns, or offensively. Maybe you actually, oh, okay, because we're here again. You actually had a global there. Actually, oh, you're out of range. Oh, damn. This lock was hurting you a little bit here, man. he literally has NS up, but he gates it. He gets a little bit too far. Okay. Something else, maybe, I don't know if you guys could have coordinated it though, is maybe you guys both ported out of that trinket. You know, just going for the gate immediately out of that trinket. Maybe that would have been a better option. So if you guys just both, you know, I don't know if you guys were in voice or anything, but maybe just both calling for gate and get away from that. That probably would have been helpful there. But in the end, man, that was actually a pretty well played game. You know, little things, I would say take advantage of this druid, you know, dispelling himself all the time. I would be more on him, especially since you didn't use Convoke at all the whole game. All of these cases here when he does not have a trinket, and what I would have been calling in my head, like, you know, if I was in comms with this, I would get common points, I would hold it. I would have said, next time this guy dispels, we're killing him. And then I would have been, the second he dispelled, stun him full maim into Convoke and he dies. You know, there was a lot of times in this game where this guy's literally at 50% health with no hots on himself. We got to take advantage of that. If you can't get UAs consistently on, or like, you know, dots on the druid, he just dispelled again. Like these, you want to take advantage of him dispelling and make him not do it by pressuring him. All right, because if you can get UAs on him, he's not going to be wanting to dispel UA on his partner while he still has UA up, because then the rot would be real. But in the end, man, actually pretty well played. I like the vortexes he had on the monk. He had clones, the roots on the clones, things like that. It's probably little things, more so on your partner's end, making sure that he's, you know, using port when they have cooldowns and not when they don't. And just be careful, and and be mindful of the healer's positioning always, whether it's priest, paladin, or druid. If they are ever coming towards you, you know that they're trying to CC you. So whether, you know, you're wild charge away, soul shape away, you know, your guy fears it, something like that. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. If any of you guys are, you know, that are watching and want some of these VOD reviews, I'm down to do some more of these. If you guys want to send them on my Discord, I have my Discord link below in the description, or you can send me on Twitch if you want to make a YouTube clip. No guarantee that I'll get to it, but it'll be for free, so use it for some content. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys want to, you know, see more of these, let me know. This is a little bit different, and hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and hope I'll see you on the stream. Peace.